Welcome to NA Productions. Hello viewers, today I'm going to talk about imaginary numbers. That sounds a little weird, right? How can numbers be imaginary? Well, you see, no real number can fit the requirements of an imaginary number. So, since it's not a real number, they're called imaginary numbers, even though they do sort of exist. I know it might be hard to kind of, wrap your mind around all of this, so let's start with the square root of -1. So basically, to do the square root of -1, we have to figure out what times itself equals -1. Now, -1 itself wouldn't work because -1 times -1 is +1, and that's bad because we want -1. And let's see here, and 1 times -1, it does make -1, but that doesn't work also because it has to be the same number. 1 can't be negative and 1 can't be positive. And 1 times 1 definitely wouldn't work, because that just also gives you +1. You see, since no real number works for the square root of -1, what we do is the answer is called I, for imaginary number. And so that means the square root of -4 is 2i, because it's 2 of whatever I is. And that also means that the square root of 9 is 3i, 3 times whatever I is. See, a handy trick for that is to find the square root of a negative number, you find the square root of what the positive number would be, and then add I to the end of that. And all of these numbers with I in them, like I, or 2i, or 3i, or 4i, all of those are imaginary numbers. That's why it has an I in it, for imaginary. So the next time you're in an argument with someone, ask them if they can figure out the square root of -1. Okay, bye, thanks for watching.